Okay, this work. Sorry, OBS wanted me to do something I've never done before, and now I'm trying to figure out where is my information wall. Here we go. Okay, that's actually kind of handy to know. Um, I didn't know OBS could even do that, unless that's new, possibly. I don't know. Well, anyway, I still need to get a link for the old Discord. And Steam is being a pain. We in? We're in. Need to do that, or else it'll lock me out of shit. Yeah. All right. Welcome back to Control, everyone. Been a minute. Took a break yesterday because I wasn't really up to it. I'm probably gonna take a break tomorrow as well. I'm gonna be at work pretty early, so kind of just comes down to how the day goes. God, Northlight is so good. Dream to work for them. Just as like a concept developer to work for Northlight. Oh, some of those heads of writing are just so good. They're so good, man. If you are a fan of like the early PS1 content and the PS2 content, after Control, I will be playing Evergrace. And then I have plans on playing the Square Enix racing game, Racing Lagoon, which is also an RPG from the PS1 that was only released in Japan. Oh, it's something I've seen kicking around before and I've always been interested in. I'm just having issues getting it to launch. So after I do my stream today, I'm gonna go back and start trying to get that to launch. Oh, this is where I am. Oh, didn't we get... No.
I'm averse to using objects of power. I don't want to lean on things I ultimately can't trust. But the ashtray and the cigarette, smoking there forever, have their uses. The ashtray maze they conjure is an impossibly changing labyrinth that no one but the binder, and those the binder invites, can ever pass through. The things we hid in dimensional research, the things Darling studies, the danger and the risk involved, call for every measure of security and protection I could bring to the table. The maze, hands down, is our strongest lock. I gave Darling and his chosen crew license to pass through the maze. Lately, I've started to think I should revoke that license.
Interesting. What's down there then? I know it wants me to go to parapsychology, but I can't help but explore. This place is too cool. Interesting. Poets of the Fall, My Darkest Quiet. Answer questions within 2 minutes of listening. Did the song elicit any particular memories? If so, elaborate. Did you at any point feel a strong emotion? If so, what emotion? Did a clear image of a weapon appear in your mind during the song? If so, elaborate. Provide a detailed description of your current surroundings as you see them. You ever heard the murmur of voices with no one when no one is present? If so, what did they say? Do you hear them now? I wonder if they were hearing the hiss. Hmm. Two subwoofers. Why are these in here? Weird. I wonder why that's down there, you know? It's a random song. Oh, we're linked back up. Wasn't fast enough with my E trigger. Better recoil efficiency. I don't really care about the recoil. That's not really a big concern of mine.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
That was bizarre. Oh. I guess we're jumping. Oh, shit. That got brutal real fast. Transcript of call to California State Emergency. Dispatcher 911. What is your emergency? Voice. Hello? Hello? I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? I'm, inside the wires. I'm lost. Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretched out through the wire towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, ma'am? Go. Gone. Away. Okay. Can you describe your surroundings? Unknown noise. Ma'am? Crasher attempted to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. Interesting. Was it a hiss? Oh, they got two. Interesting. Nice.
Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to Europe. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white, non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
So, it's a prison of sorts? I don't know what I'm looking at.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement. Native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
That was insane. Dude was coming back and then his head popped.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
Oh, I get it.
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
That's what we call being a... Whoa. Sorry, gotta go. Level ups, you know, they're important. Astral blip. Where is the resonance point? Or is there no resonance? I think there's just the elevator, isn't there? Oh, they really make you a fucking boot scoot, don't they? You gotta go fucking fast, boy. Get the fuck out of there, boy. Boot scoot. I love that term, boot scoot. All right, so where are we going? Communications.
Hope has asked us to document the hiss incantation, she calls it.
Incantation? Communication. If I just go
Like in person?
In person, with a pencil and paper.
this way.
Just try to get us killed.
Need to use that map. Communications this way. Oh shit. Dead letters left. Okay. That's pneumatics. Mail room. Oh. Oh! Hi, how are you? Okay, so I have to still find the nodes, though. I made a dent, but I don't think I won. No, certainly did not. Oh my god. Holy crap. Game goes hard. Is that all of them? I know it gives you like special materials and shit. I'm not mistaken, there's supposed to be a fast travel point somewhere around here. There it is. I don't think I unlocked anything. I got the sniper now. Okay, I can go to research. Yay! I can fast travel to research.
An early hypothesis was
Oh, interesting. I bet that thing gets out at some point.
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here.
Marshall, are you still there? Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
That was kind of cool. I like this. I like this a lot. Look at these new sounds. That was pretty badass. That was super badass. Oh, that felt so good.
If anyone is listening, we've encountered heavy resistance. We've fallen back to the left department. Here.
Where's the hypothesis lab?
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
I've been mesmerized before. It's really weird. Need an answer. I mean, I guess I could try that. It worked. By the power of keys. What is it that's so mesmerizing about a light box?
State your name for the record. Paul Warren, Astromark, first boss, and you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia? Yeah. I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary? Yes, I do. Perfect. Your suit is good? Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Weird. These? How to do? Enemies at low health can be seized. Oh, very do. Forgot the golden constructs. I can't hurt them, right? Fight for me, Gonk boy. Become mine. I see why people are going in trying to get that.
When I took over the object.
Were they all trying to gain control over at the same time? Were they the constructs inside of it? All of the theories and questions. Somebody call MatPat. I'm a YouTube streamer now. I get to reference YouTubers.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on.
What was that?
For you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
Anybody on the YouTube channel, please
More of you?
see if her eyes were just like all wonked out. More of you? Really? me and Jesse. Same person. Think alike. Okay, I need source, whatever that is. I like having lots and lots of health. Interesting. Big circle. Big circles. Hate elevators with two-sided doors. You almost got shot.
Welcome to the party. Marshall is right down the hall.
Everybody's just cool with Jesse doing that. Nobody even knows who Jesse is here, but we're just cool with that. Yeah. The rubber duck supplement? What? 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 Ooh. 9% more energy. That could be good for a fight. But the recovery speed plus the health, I don't think so. We know what the hiss clusters are. We've seen them. Groupthink. We all know what groupthink is. This report serves as an introductory guide to the astronaut. Ooh. Program including candidates' requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box. The case file, oops, 18, for details in the high hypnosis lab. So that's how they're getting visions of the astral plane. They're recording this. Groupthink. The study extends the works of Irving Janis, Robert Barron, and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and passive or active use of telepathy. Yeah, that's not what I was thinking of when I said groupthink, though. Discovered in the home of Agent Blank after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent Blank, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. It was discovered that Agent Blank was bringing known paranormal materials into his home, illegally taking them outside the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent Blank has been terminated. Okay.
Please stay true.
Alright, I guess everybody keep an eye out for Rubber Duck and timestamp it.
Marshall is waiting.
Interesting.
There you are. I was starting to worry. Interesting. Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan. I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss.
Clear out the piss too.
Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you.
Big
Sorry,
shooty
both cameras are
boys.
I see rangers over there. We have to help them.
Ride, motherfucker. Nice try, motherfucker. That's my guy, motherfucker. What? Oh. I hurt myself. I'm guessing this is a bigger fight than I was anticipating. Dumb boss, am I right? And then I have a mission like this right after. Big combat, boy. Let's go. We'll be back. Gotta get the pneumatics real quick. Gotta get over the pneumatics so I can get the drop so I can upgrade the sniper rifle pistol. I'd like to get 4 charges on it. That'd be so cool. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. was doing pretty good until I got blown up out of nowhere. Shame. 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 We will be right back. I gotta take a minute for myself. I'll be right back. I didn't stream yesterday because I was having quite a stomach ache, but it gets carried over to today. Not much I could do about it, but it is what it is. You know, things happen. Gotta make the best of it. I need to go back to research. Ritual visions. Force walk can be bound to force walk. Where does this go? Now my allergies decide to kick in too. Nice. Thank you. Where's their wind? What? Do as you're told. Don't eat mold. No! I like blue cheese. It's battery operated. Look at that. That was just doing an office. I was just to an office. Nice. Ducky.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2.
Whoa.
We'll begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14.
This
Not
way to
real.
the
It's
lab?
not gonna care.
Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
Math, everybody. It's easy when you know how.
You let me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a...
Obsessive compulsive disorder, hoarding, anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply the result of mental illness, sometimes the individuals are simply performing redacted, called rituals. The redacted of rituals can vary. Numerology, dream logic, forfeiture, verbal formulae. Did it just do me dirty? I think it just did me dirty. Repetitive action and casual tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Some rituals are inconsistent, such as pulling the light switch cord 3 times to enter the motel. Some are erratic. But most people engage in minor rituals every day. The vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are all the result of daily rituals. Yeah. Okay. Black rock prisms are unique formations of black rock to strengthen both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique blank structure of a prism retains frequencies in the range of blank to blank, with perfect blank harmonization. Okay.
Altered item number 52AE analysis.
Oh.
Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, I need punch cards. Puzzles, everyone. Puzzles. We all know how much I love puzzles. Process of elimination?
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
Thanks. Puzzles, everyone.
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
I'm pretty certain this one's definitely going to be 1. Let's figure out 2. Well, let's just do this. 2.
It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
Thanks. Thanks for all your help. You're so helpful. Thank you. You really are a shining star, a beacon of hope, a depression in a depressionless world. Easy does it.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
I'm gonna have to go down to the quarry, aren't I?
We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the Blackrock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way. But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go. I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help. Fine. I'll get the prisms first. Dylan will have to wait just a little longer. But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
With just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
We just out here stopping the literal apocalypse. No big deal. No big deal.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
No, one more thing before you go. None of that. What is that? Oh, friendly. Am I going to the maintenance sector or am I going to maintenance? Didn't really tell me. Oh well, it is what it is. We'll get there when we get there. Don't get too upset. Life's too short.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he alright? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan. Once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
Oh, it was the wrong sector. Here we go. Love this game. Everything exploding around you feels so good. So good. Took a rocket head on. Where were those hats hiding? And by hats, I mean ass hats. Damage while low on health. Damage while low. Dum, 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 dee dum, dee dum, dum. The safe object of power can produce a barrier. Oh, we already know this. Yeah, I have the safe. Listen, Trench is on a warpath about this Tennyson report thing. He wants to know who wrote it, and he wants to know yesterday. Whoever did it is going to get crucified. I don't know if it was one of you guys. I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt, so tell everyone at the sector to keep their heads down. Best not to be on anyone's radar right now. What is this? Tennyson? Tennyson?
Resonance is the key.
Very flattering, Jesse, right there. Hang on, I'm not there yet. Still exploring. The light cord. Why would I be going towards the motel?
I don't know. The lights are on. They should be open. We're looking to get a room for the night. Hello? I don't think anyone's there, honey. Come on. We'll go to that motel we passed a while back.
I know the law of three probably applies, but it's still interesting. What? Sorry? The law change? What? Oh, chair pulled out, maybe? Kinda stuck there, homies. Hang on. Left. Chair pulled out. Radio right. Alright, chair pulled out. What's that noise? Whoa. What? Okay. Whatever you say. Am I in the exact same spot? Get the Parappa psychology. Parappa the rapper. Abilities. Big levels. Parapsychology. Parapsychology. I don't know. Your mom. Got him. Get doinks. Big doinks. Big doink. Whoever said holy fuck, I'm on their side. Eat a monitor. Big doink. All of the do upgrades, my gamers. Big ups on the grades, you know? Big brain. Big brain. Big brain. I need entropic echoes. And wow, 7 more ritual impulses. Dang! Oh, you make level 4s. Oh, but it requires entropic echoes. I need those. Maybe loud vacuuming in a moment. I apologize if you can overhear it on the microphone. Interesting that you have the control points and then you have elevators that you travel to, so you got to use both in your advantage. Big doink. Become mine. Are these Blackrock?
Okay, we need to find a way to bypass the process. That's where Marshall said we'd find the prison.
Reminder: if the contents of your workspace have been rearranged, removed, added to, or altered in any way, immediately leave the area while making yourself a reassuring tone. This will not only keep you calm, but also the room. Thank you for your attention.
There's no date. Got it, I got it. No biggie. What's our Reach doing here?
Glad to see you're still you. Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The Hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. Well, Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a Hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. But we are just treading water here, and the Hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and, well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base and executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
Do I shoot bullets? I don't even... I never stopped to question it. Arish, you got words? Do you has word?
Ranger Squad Charlie 7 returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz, Rupert Love. Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was massive tests.
Oh yeah? They're gonna have to be.
And did
Because
you
we are
encounter
moving out and I am not
any
leaving them behind.
unreported event
And
or
don't you need to
incident
tell.
inside the threshold?
No, nothing.
So they send people into the threshold to map it, essentially. And they map connections. So the majority of the quarry is going to be some... Oh no. He's not wearing an HRA.
Arish wasn't kidding about that monster.
Swan boat? No unique procedures required. Description: altered effect. Item is made of fiberglass painted to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allow the item to propel forward in water. Item emits a pulse of physical force at an estimate force of blank. Possible connections to OOP 5. Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns for the Human Resource Department. The item was seized from an active rental service called Something, located on Lake Something on Vancouver Island, Canada. After it ejected numerous riders over the course of a summer, bringing the boat to attention of the media. The item was transported to the Bureau by helicopter. A containment specialist accompanied it. Sent to recite formulas C9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident. Interesting. The atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Purpose and function are currently unknown. The specific shape and dimensions of the atlas, see file ATL03 for set dimensions, seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floors, and shifts. The atlas changes form but resists observation when doing so. No visual observation has been made during this change. It only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. The previous theory was that this change corresponds to the house shifts and that the atlas is blank of the blank itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shape, which makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the atlas is made of the same blank material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose.
Reminder. If the contents of your workspace have been rearranged...
Are these parts of the oldest house, then? Am I going into what should be considered the atlas and they're removing portions of it?
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism? Shit! They're shattered. Not a single prism. What the fuck? Let's hurry up and find Darling's lab.
I have a feeling that was supposed to be a lot harder than I just made it look. But I could be wrong.
Dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds.
This should get us into the quarry.
Is one of the more stable thresholds. There are areas in the oldest house where, under the right conditions, when the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from. Extra-dimensional matter. It has the unique property of blocking out a lot of frequencies. A good thing. It keeps things stable, contained. Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock Line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Black Rock 665. Neighbor of the Beast. Get it? We can do that again if you...
I love him. He's so funny. Alright, I'll be right back. I mentioned it earlier. You guys know I'm not feeling well. Thank you for being patient with me if you're watching. can you do? What would you do? How could you do it? Why would you do it?
In the maintenance sector, that's where BlackRock comes from.
You heard that too, right? Black rock comes from a threshold quarry. So the prisms must be there too.
Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many
I didn't know I had level 5 clearance.
Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels
Did
right.
somebody timestamp when I got level 5
Should
clearance?
be. I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave. Even with all the horror I just insane.
I'm in ventilation. Also, ooh, 80%? Girl. Dang. Dang, girl. Dang, girl, where'd you get that? Lemons. Where are we going? my gun's bad or... I should have broke that real good. When do I get to fly? I want to fly. I've seen the ads. I know you get fly. I just forget when. Oh, I need those ritual impulses, though. Very due finds indeed. Wow, 3 of them? Nice. I have to buy new headphones at this rate. This game's just gonna wreck them. My right ear is so open or so blown now. Dynamic energy extraction and conversion sarcophagus container. Blank sarcophagus. The name is redacted. N. Starts with an N. NSC. Interesting. The NSC was designed by order of Deputy Chief Trent shortly before he became director. The container provides a safe method of extraction of blanks energy output while acting as a humane would house him. Oh yeah, it's Dylan. Coolant pumps keep the container and its blank from reheating while the energy is siphoned. The energy is then conducted to the converters where it is rendered into a blank. Through the use of turbine generators, the electricity produced powers the entire breeder, making us completely self-sufficient and effectively invisible from the New York City grid. Well, we're in New York City. NSCO2 possesses NSCO2. Would that make me NSCO1 if... Northmore. That was the fan supplement. What does that mean? The oscillator AI3KE extract from formal independent complaint. Interdepartmental. The notion of fan death has now become widely known in the region since foreign investigators met with a local journalist to explain how electric fans operate at speeds that may cause... Oh, this is a reference to the Korean myth. I believe it would be Korean, I'm not sure. Where you don't sleep with the fan on. It's like against their customs. And if you do, you'll die. Interesting. No way. I just got accepted for something that's going to be pretty fun. I can't tell you, but it'll be soon. Another ritual impulse. Do I want to go down there? Yes, apparently. My brain, I didn't even have time to think. My hand just moved. Nobody likes a suicider. Don't jump scare me like that. I don't know if this is where I want to be. I'm just kind of going. Oh, yep. Yeah, okay, it is. I must have backdoored it or something. Maybe I backdoored it. I mean, obviously they allowed it to happen, so maybe I went the right way. I don't 100% know. Division is under 8. We gotta go to Ritual Division, boys and gals. Squad. Can I say? Kind of a legend. They've got to be doing that on purpose, right? They don't just pop up at random. They just, I don't know. Can't even go in there yet. Hang on, let's go see what this is real quick. Synchronicity Lab. Synchronicity, the idea that different resonances between the universe connect. Mirror testing. That's how I know synchronicity is, like the idea that two identical hertzes will react and then eventually they'll move at the exact same flow rate. They become one and the same. Ah, I can't go here yet. I thought my screen was dirty for a second. It was the fire extinguisher. Okay, so I need to get back to the Black Rock. Didn't I use quarry entrance right there? Got it. All Gucci in this. I don't know. I like how this game uses fighting. It's like integral to the story, but it's also not. Like there's a huge sense of like mass exploration and identity. Super do. Mega do. Omega doo doo. As a test television sets were placed in a variety of locations around the world inside rooms identically as decorated. Interesting. So it's like it needs to have some kind of physical entity in order for it to count.
Oh, not what I expected.
Quite the literal quarry. God, that enemy was just camping in that corner, big time, boy. I love the Doolittle generators. They're my favorite. Doolittle generator doing do things. Wham 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 wham. Wow.
And there it is, right where you led me. The HRAs, the prisms, they mean something to you. I need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late.
She is the Hedron.
Then Dylan.
How did I figure it out before you? You'll definitely be able to fly around here and do stuff later. What? Oh. But why? Why are you here? Are you protecting something or no? Oh, there's multiple of them. Huh. Oh. Somebody's shooting. This is certainly a interesting situation I've been placed in. They're not Hiss, because they're fighting the Hiss, and the Hiss are fighting them. But what are they? Okay. I mean, I was quiet, sorry, but I was like interested in watching their behaviors and stuff.
Collins, any word on survivors?
We've located numerous safe rooms with survivors inside.
Entropic Echo.
Safely bring them out. Survivors will be escorted here straight away.
Wonderful. Keep me up.
Had to take a detour into the quarry, but I found plenty. Here.
We will start HRA production immediately. I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us.
This is it. She knows. 17 years I've waited.
Your brother is here. He was once known as Prime Candidate 6, codenamed P6. We brought him here after the ordinary event. He was groomed to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
Of course he did. We found you together. We share a bond. Are you with him now? So you kidnapped him?
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away? Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother... I thought we were the same. What if we are? I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something. Something I cannot let the Hiss find. It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone. And remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out, Director Faden.
How do I make her stop calling me that? I'm not here for them. Nothing simple here. These people took my brother, but they've accepted me without question. Are they my enemies or my friends? I need to see Dylan. I need to know.
That is such a difficult question. Did they take Dylan?
I wish you could tell me what you know, explain things. Just stay with me, okay? I could use a friend right now.
Well, that's gonna about do it for me. For now. Of course, I have a thing I need to get to. A person who is trying to reach me, which is kind of important. Regarding a particular job that will be really fun to do potentially later today. Just saying. Just saying. With that, we take a break from the control. I have all the expansions too, so don't worry. We will be doing those. Goodbye, everyone. Panopticon! Yeah!